but we're going to do it at home.com while we're all stuck at home for the following weeks. I put it in the chat if anyone wants to see it. And this is what it looks like if you haven't already seen it. If anyone has a question at any point, now I cannot see you anymore. So just unmute yourself and speak up. So what we've done is we've created
Adam, just one thing also, if you want to type questions too, I can moderate the chatting too.
Yes, thank you. So there's two major resources that we've compiled with all of the synagogues that are participating and collaborating in this really amazing endeavor. And actually, I've just got 2 or 3 more synagogues who have reached out to me today to want to participate in this. So it's really catching on, which is awesome. What we want to do is we want to provide resources and services to all of the different demographics of our Jewish community in LA, so that if people are feeling lonely or stuck at home, that they don't have to be by themselves, that there's lots of stuff for all of us to do together. So what this website is it has static resources and live resources. The calendar on the home page has all of the live resources. These are all of the streams, the hangouts, the meetings, anything that's happening live, and they're happening on a bunch of different platforms. I just went over the Google Hangouts platform, but some things are happening on Facebook Live. So if I click, and the way you access this is you just click on any of these events, and then you'll see in the description that it says click to watch. So if I say if I click on this, it's going to pop up the window. This one happens to be from Tiffany, and it's on Facebook, and it's a link to her Facebook page where she would have been streaming, and I can see it right here. This is her live stream, and it was on Zoom. But you can also watch it on Facebook. You do need a Facebook account for anything that's on Facebook. Other places that people are streaming are on Zoom. You will be prompted to download or stream from Zoom's meeting, just like Google Hangouts meeting software. Zoom has some meeting software. Let me see, I think University is doing a bunch of these things. So like here, right? So this is University's Zoom link. So what it's going to prompt you, you can either open Zoom meetings or you can download and run the application. I prefer to download and run the application. It just seems to run a little smoother on my computer, but that's totally your choice. Lizzie, did you do that? Yeah, here we go. So if you're looking at my screen again, this is what Cantor Weiss is doing on Thursday mornings, and you'll see that there are 2 links here. There's a link to watch on Vimeo, and there's a link to watch on Facebook. So I just showed you the Facebook one, but the Vimeo one, which will be, it's just duplicating it. You just click on it, and it takes you, in this case, to Temple Emmanuel's Facebook page, and you would see the live Vimeo there. So that, I think, covers all of the different platforms that people are using. But just to use this calendar a little bit more, just to give you a sense of how it works, is what I did this morning was I color-coded things, because we're starting to have so many things, which is just so amazing. But I wanted people to understand what's for the different demographic groups. So I have a little calendar key here. And again, we're on the home page of Jewett at Home. Kids are in purple, adults are in green, and things that are for everyone are in blue. So if you were curious or you wanted to do something that was particularly for your demographic, that is how you would know. Lizzie, I'm muting you for a sec. Or, no, someone else is being noisy. Okay. That's how you would know what you need to do for your demographic, is it's by this color coding. Additionally, this is just showing it week by week. You could change the calendar by using these tabs, by clicking the month tab, or the agenda tab will literally give you a list of everything that's happening every single day. I'm going to go back to the week. And if I wanted to see the following week, I could use these arrows at the top and go back and forth, or jump to today by clicking the today link. If you have your own calendar and you want to just import all of these things to your calendar, you can click on the bottom right here. There's a Google Calendar button, and it'll literally add it to your calendar. Any questions about how to use any of that? Okay.
I'm going to check the chat chat box, see if there's any questions. No? Okay.
Is this all going on already? This is all in effect?
Yes, all of this is happening already.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's really, really amazing.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing for everyone that I've said is, even though we're trying to provide social media platforms and accounts like on Vimeo that are public, you know, if you can ahead of time today try and get a Zoom account, try to get a Google account. If you don't have Google, it's just going to make everything much easier because you won't have any restrictions, because once 6 to 8 temples are participating, there are definitely going to be times where someone is streaming and it's only on Facebook, even though we're trying to fix that. So I would say that if you can get a Google account and a Zoom account, pretty much
account.
and a Facebook account, you'll be covered.
Yeah, I think that's true. So what we are also doing is we are sending an email every single day with the day's events. If you would like to subscribe to get that email, on the home page there is a little subscribe window, or I don't know, section, where you just put in your first name, your last name, your email address, and then we can guarantee that every day in the morning at like 6:30 in the morning, you will get an email with that day's events that are the most up to date, which will reflect also on the calendar. So that covers all of the live events that are happening. Now this web page also, I've started to curate a ton of resources that are static, that don't change. And actually we'll try to put some of the live recordings that are from the past on the web pages too. But you'll see at the top of the website here, there are different web pages that are grouped again by demographic. So if you're looking for preschool resources, for example, you can come up to the top, click on the preschool resources button. And at the top of every page, if there's a lot of resources, we'll try to include it to like a table of contents. So right, if you're looking for like preschool things to watch with your preschoolers or little kids, we have all these video resources, we have arts and crafts resources, we have activities, we have, actually we're starting to accumulate resources for Passover if people are looking to do things for Passover. And then also to sing together. So, and that's the same for any of these demographics. So I'll click on adults real quick. And we're starting to compile some books that maybe folks want to read. Rabbi Sarah Bassin at Temple Emmanuel is going to be leading a book group next week based on The Plague by Albert Camus. So if anyone is interested in participating in that, there's a link to the book here so that you can read it before the book group. We have different podcasts. We have shows that maybe people want to start binging. We're trying to keep this more Jewish focused, everything. And also we're starting to accumulate text studies and text resources. And there's also a link to Mishkan Tefillah, which is the Reform prayer book here, if you want to use that. There is stuff for, the entire family. Again, I'm going to invite you to sort of just peruse this and find what you will, right? There's some challah baking stuff. If you wanted to bake challah at home, if you've got some favorite family recipes that you want to submit, I invite you to fill out this form, submit the recipe. We'll share them with everybody. So yeah, just take a look at these different resources that are on the website. And then additionally, as we're finding out more information about coronavirus, we have a page at the end where I'm starting to curate just all of the information that I'm seeing that I think is important to pass out to the community if you're interested in finding out what's the latest with that. And that's the website. That's all the static resources and the live resources and how to use it. Are there any questions about any of that? Okay. If anyone has any other questions, if you want to type them into the chat box, I'll give everyone one more minute to think about questions. Otherwise,
and I have one more thing. All right. Can you hear me? Just that this is a community just like with our temple. So if there are programs or resources that you want to add, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. And hopefully it won't be many weeks, but if it is, hopefully there'll be more community participation. And Pete, as I'm looking at you and many others, like I would love to add some social action elements to this concept and just some things we can do that are active to help the world, really. So
help us all stay sane.
Help us all stay sane and to help other people.
Yeah, I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and that you continue to stay safe and healthy. And we look forward to seeing you across all of the different platforms over at least the next couple of weeks, possibly more. But we'll keep you posted. Check the website; we update it every day. And if you want a daily email, sign up for those daily emails. Otherwise, I will see you guys later.
Thank you all.
Thank you.